George S. Roberts, Black Aviator, born 1918, died 1984. George S. Roberts was a U.S. Army Air Force officer and fighter pilot with the 99th Pursuit Squadron, later the 99th Fighter Squadron, and the former commander of the 332nd Fighter Group, best known as the Tuskegee Airmen. Roberts was one of the first 5 African American U.S. military combat fighter pilots in history, and was also the first African American U.S. military pilot from West Virginia. Being among the first 5 to graduate, they, quote, drew the most sustained attention from the press and the black community as a result, unquote. Roberts was also the first African American U.S. Air Force officer to command a racially integrated unit, achieving this historic milestone at Langley Air Force Base in 1950. Roberts was born on September 24, 1918, in London, West Virginia, Kanawha County. Raised in Fairmont, West Virginia, Marion County, he was the son of Spencer Roberts and Estella Roberts. In 1934, Roberts graduated from Dunbar School, Fairmont, West Virginia. In 1938, he graduated with a bachelor's degree in mechanical arts from the historically black college and university West Virginia State College, now West Virginia State University. Roberts married Edith Nora McMillan, literally minutes after his graduation from the Tuskegee Aviation Cadet Training Program ceremony. Fellow cadet graduate Mac Ross served as Roberts' best man. Prior to attending Tuskegee, Roberts obtained his pilot's license in the Civilian Pilot Training Program. In July of 1941, Roberts was the first cadet accepted into the U.S. Army Air Corps Aviation Cadet Training Program, with the Tuskegee Airmen's first class of aviation cadets, Class 42-C-SE, on March 7, 1942. Roberts graduated from aviation cadet training with Captain Benjamin O. Davis, Jr., future Tuskegee Airmen commander and future U.S. 4-star general, Second Lieutenant Charles DeBow, and Second Lieutenant Mac Ross, and Second Lieutenant Lemuel R. Custis. During World War II, Roberts was assigned to the 332nd Fighter Group's 99th Fighter Squadron, becoming its first African American commander on June 1, 1942. His squadron served in both North Africa and Italy. He also commanded the entire 332nd Fighter Group before Benjamin O. Davis. After World War II, Roberts served as the Senior Air Corps ROTC instructor at Tuskegee Institute. In 1950, Roberts became the first African American U.S. Air Force officer to command a racially integrated unit at Langley Air Force Base. Roberts served during the Korean War and was stationed in Okinawa. In 1963, Roberts served at Griffiths Air Force Base, managing the U.S. Air Force ground radar troops. He also served at McClellan Air Force Base. In 1968, Roberts retired from the U.S. Air Force as a colonel. Across his entire career, Roberts flew over 100 missions in the Middle East, Africa, and Europe. As a civilian, Roberts worked as a credit officer, training officer, and personal banking officer at Wells Fargo in Sacramento, California. He retired from Wells Fargo in 1982. Roberts died on March 8, 1984 in Sacramento, California at the age of 65. He was interred at Mount Vernon Memorial Park in Fair Oaks, California. The Memorial Bridge in Roberts' hometown of Fairmont, West Virginia, was renamed to honor Roberts. Citations are in the description.